Greetings and welcome. My name is Beaumont and this is Vibrational Guidance Over Truth, a tarot and oracle channel where we allow the vibes, the sensations, and the subtle whispers within the body, like the chills and gentle goosebumps across the skin, to help us confirm alignment or reveal what is not in alignment within each message. This is not a traditional tarot or oracle channel. I am not an astrologer, nor do I present these readings as fixed truths. Instead, I invite you to journey with me and use your intuition muscles, examining the synchronicities from the colors, images, and numbers and stated guidance on the cards. Each week on this channel, there's a new theme. The theme this week is The Wild Within, Rooted Growth, Winged Insight. The theme shapes the choice of new decks that I will use to keep the channel for your guides, ancestors, ascended masters, and spiritual team to speak to you through fresh. Note, I do not reinsert cards once a reading has concluded, so that every aspect of the collective that needs to hear a particular message can. These readings are for entertainment purposes only, though you can use them for spiritual reflection. Always take what resonates, leave what does not. If you would like to support the flow of work, you can find information on how to reach me and support the channel in the description box below. The comment section for this channel is off and will stay off. Tons of other amazing channels have their comment sections open. Our space here is for personal contemplation, refining individual critical thinking skills, and reflection as a service like self-care. This is a space rooted in love, not performance, not prediction, and not perfection. And love is what has brought you here, so welcome home, beloved. I am glad you made it. Below in the comment section is the name of each of the decks that are used this week. The theme for week 3 is The Wild Within, Rooted Growth, Winged Insight. Noticing how Earth's wilderness as mirror of the inner wilderness conveys messages through stones, feathers, and celestial symbols. This is the deck cleansing video where I show what each of the decks I have chosen for this week are, and that I shuffle each 4 times and make sure all of the cards are in the upright because I do read reversals. If you are more interested in the readings themselves, then you can click pause on this video and wait for the other videos that I will post later this week. However, if you would like to stay tuned for a quick, short cleansing ride, then come along. In the wild, the soul is not lost. It is remembered. You are not lost. You are rooting. The wilderness is not the absence of direction. It is the divine presence of your inner terrain reflected in Earth's sacred mirror. The woods and the wild teach this. Just as trees grow slowly, silently and downward before reaching for the sky, so too must we grow inward and downward into the depths of self. We often fear the wild places, but the wild teaches that stillness is movement. Darkness is fertile, and stones are not obstacles. They are ancestral markers, shaping our roots path, strengthening our resolve, and refining our growth. Stones in your footpath or root path are not punishments. They are portals. So ask them, what memory do you hold? What ancestral lesson am I meant to bend around, not bulldoze through? And what spiritual mineral in its wise dominion are you possessing and pressing into my foundation? As above, so below. And one day, after you've grown downward long enough, you begin to look up. You see feathers on the forest floor, wings on the wind, clouds with faces and messages, and stars that remind you of the greater design. Feathers are proof of movement, that someone or something with wings was here, that they moved from one branch, one resource to another, and that flight is not abandonment. Flight is exercising your wise dominion. So ask the next feather you see, what transition is calling me? What resource must I now fly toward? And what must I release to make flight possible? And clouds are the scribes of the sky. They hold prophetic whispers. Like sky glyphs, clouds speak in symbols, shapes, shifts of color, and winds that carry scents and the scent of storm. The sky is your upper mirror. As your roots deepen, your branches begin to see the clouds, and beyond them, the stars. So, for the messages to look for this week, you could consider how the layer of awareness, the confirmations from Earth, might come through stones, which is the Earth, through feathers, maybe seen in the air or on the ground, and look into the ether, which is the sky, the stars, and the air in general. Final message: the wild is not chaotic. It is deeply ordered in a way that humans have only begun to remember. Your presence in the wild is your soul's remembering of its vastness. Your descent into the soil is the only way you will learn to look upward in reverence, not to escape, but to expand. So look up. There are those of you who notice that others are watching you, just as you once looked down and around when you were the winged one, and the root was only beginning. It was your first beginning. The first beneath your feet was the darkest support of the ground.